Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Muhammad Budiawan. Saya berasal dari SMA Pribadi Bandung. Hari ini hari Selasa 24 November 2020 pukul 12 lebih 38 waktu Indonesia Barat. Saya akan melaksanakan uji kinerja di kelas 10A dengan topik Plan, Structure, and Functions. Terima kasih. Okay, hello everyone. Before we start lessons, let's pray together. Prava, could you please start the lesson with prayer?
Okay, guys, before we study, it's better for us to pray first. Pray, begin. Okay, guys, pray, finish.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Alhamdulillah. Hope you are in good conditions, even though it's a pandemic, but we still have to be optimistic. So let me just admit some of your friends. Maybe they have internet connection issues. And okay, for those who don't have any trouble with webcam, could you please for now turn it on, because I'm going to take the score based on it. One of the criteria is based on your engagement by turning on the camera. Okay. Okay. Fernaldi, where is your camera? Okay, good. Hi, Veriel. Finally, you can answer the system.
Yes.
Is it rain over there?
No.
Because it's so cloudy here now. So let me just share the screen. Okay. Now, could you please access the LMS and take attendance in week 20? Okay, you should find the first page is going to be like this, and then 10A. Don't forget to take attendance accordingly in week 20. So I'm going to check your attendance here. Okay, mark your own attendance. Please don't be late. It will last for 15 minutes only. Okay. Okay, after that, could you please download the ebook? I made the ebook, Plan, Structure, and Functions, the PDF one, just below the Plan, Structure, and Functions. If you want to download it, you just click the button in the right top corner, and then it will direct you to the Google Drive link, and then just click the download button. It's easy. So it's the modules for this topic. It's compiled from any sources, including IGCSE, both offline and online. So you can see the mind map as well of plans and things. And also you can see the evaluation here. Okay. Okay, for now, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to take the pretest. Just click the HP Vibe interactive content, the plan, structure, and functions. So it's book, which is, it was me who wrote the book. You just click read. And then it will direct you to the first page of the book, which is the pretest. Please take the pretest within 5 minutes. You can start it now. Kemal, done, thank you. The second page of the book, which is the learning objective. So today we are going to learn several things related to plan, structure, and functions. The first one is identify the type of tissue in plants correctly. Second one is identify the structure of xylem and phloem related with its function correctly. The third one is identify the position of xylem and phloem as seen in section of roots, stems, and leaves, limited to non-woody dicotyledonous plants correctly. And then investigate using a suitable stain. I have the stain here, eosin. The pathway of water through the above ground parts of plants correctly. and then define transpiration as loss of water vapor from plants leaf by evaporation of water at the surface of the mesophyll cell, followed by diffusion of water vapor through the stomata correctly. And last one is analyze the water transfer mechanism from roots to the leaves correctly. So it's not only understanding, it's not only memorizing, but analyze. Okay, yeah. So that's the learning objective. Now I'm going to give you this perceptions. Okay, what do you think about this cute artworks of plants? Hafiz, what do you think about this cute artwork of plants?
It's very interesting. The tongue could be their roots, actually, where the water's going.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is the artworks related with plants. You need to give me your opinion about these artworks in the LMS. And why do we need to learn about botany? As you can see here, the scientist, the botanist, he's kind of doing something on the plants. He's investigating something. He's doing a research on plants. And actually, in the futures, the career outlook of botanists, it's quite promising. It's projected job openings by 2028. And then the median annual wage in 2018 is $63,950. And then bachelor degree in conservation biology. It's a recommended degree program. And also the biologist conservation officers related career. So this is all the career related to botanists. So if you learn about the plant, actually you have kind of insight of future plans. Okay, yeah, it's about the botanist. Maybe one of you would become the botanist. We don't know, but who knows? Okay. Okay. So before we check the xylem and phloem, I have a simple experiment here. This plant, yeah. Hold a second. Can you see the plant? I put the plant inside the ocean. It's a pigment actually. Can you see it? So this is the plants. The name of the plant is an impatiens plants. I dip the stem inside the ocean. It's a coloring agent. I'm going to slice them, the stem of the plant by using this scalpel, this blade, into tiny pieces, so that you can see in the microscope. As you can see here, I have the microscope that connected directly to the computers. This red part of the stem, actually, this is the thing that absorbs the water, the eosin, and the vessels that contain eosin will deliver or transport the water from the stem to the leaves. So later you can just check in this interactive book. Please check by yourself the hotspot of each image. I put there 4 different images, 3 different images. It's about the xylem and phloem position in the roots, in the stem, and then in the leaves. And then you can check also the video that explain you about the transpirations, about the pathway of the water, the entering the roots and end up with the leaves. Here, you can see here. So this is the sectional cross of the roots.
Apoplastic pathway and symplastic pathway. If water and minerals move from cell to cell through spaces between the cell walls, then it is known as transpiration.
So that's the transpiration process. And then let's see the transpiration video in the next slide. How do trees transfer water from roots to leaves?
This Douglas fir's thirsty roots thought it could yield water toward its trunk. The tree acts like a giant. Thick bark protects thin layers of tubes where fluids run down the tree. Far above us in the tree's needles, photosynthesis takes place. The tree uses sunlight to produce energy-rich, sugary sap that flows down the outermost layer of tubes. But deeper inside, we find hair-thin fibers that transport water skyward. We're heading along a direct route that connects the deepest roots with the highest needles, which need water for photosynthesis.
So this is inside the leaves, and you can see the guardian cells that allows the water vapor to escape from the plants.
Water escapes from tiny pores on the needles. This helps keep the forest cool. And water vapor can collect in the clouds and eventually fall as rain.
Okay, let's see the next page. I have two different picture here. The first one is the tallest tree on earth, the sequoia plants, the sequoia trees. This is the recorded tallest tree, 116 meters. Okay. And then the second one is I have this pumping system. It's a machine actually, human made. What can you conclude from this two different pictures? Lilo, what do you think about these two pictures? What does it represent?
Does it mean bigger tree needs more water or something?
Who is speaking?
Hafiz.
Hafiz, yeah. Bigger tree need. Okay, good. What else? How about the positions of this man? He is meditating in peace and centered condition, and this one is in stressful conditions. What does it mean?
Leaving nature alone is better than doing stuff with nature. I don't know.
Very good. What else? Let me just give a clue. It's related with the noisy things.
The generators make noise, and that's not good for the plants.
Perfect. Yes. Can you imagine in a bright sunny days, this sequoia tree pumping gallons of waters? Okay, gallons of waters. It's more than 1 liter, without making any noise and without any moving parts. So they don't have any kind of pumping machine inside. But this kind of machines, it takes a lot of energy to work and produce a noisy sound. So can you imagine how does the tree, 116 meters, capable of pumping the water from the soil to the end of the tree, to the highest part of the tree, without making any noise? And in return, they cooling down the environment. Okay. So it's time for you to discuss about this. I give you 3 different facts. The tallest recorded tree in the world is held by sequoia tree, which has a height of 160 meters. Furthermore, on a sunny day, this tree can transport the hundreds of gallons of water from the soil to the leaves, and apparently do it effortlessly without making any noisy sound and without using any moving parts. So they don't really need the pumping machines. But physically, the maximum height of vacuum pumping against gravity is 10.33 meters. So physically, actually, there is no way for the water to reach the top portion of the tree because the maximum height of the water that live against gravity is 10.33 meters. So it's time for you to discuss the quiz. I have 3 different questions. Now I'm going to put you into a breakout room. Only 3 groups. But please, one of you share the screen and the other one discuss. You can take the information required to answer this question in the book that you can download. Still in the LMS, the one that I made. Okay. Okay, let me just break the room first.
Ayo guys,
Aye.
terakhir guys, last one.
Setahu tuh ini dari yang apa?
Halo, sir.
Of the discussions. Hafiz is being a Spider-Man now.
Pardon.
Being a Spider-Man. It's upside down.
I know.
But that's okay. It's anti-mainstream. Okay.
Sudah, sir.
All of
saya.
them. Wow. How about the last questions?
Yeah, yes, me, sir.
Mhm.
Water moves through the sealed vessels in a continuous transpiration stream. Can I explain bahasa, sir?
Okay, of course.
Jadi water itu air bergerak dari dari akar ke batang, terus nanti ke daun melalui continuous transpiration stream melalui xylem vessel. Jadi transpiration stream itu mengakibatkan adanya gaya tekan. Jadi air itu bisa bergerak sepanjang dari xylem vessel itu, jadi bisa nyampe ke daun gitu.
Okay, thank you so much for those comprehensive explanations. Thank you. I'm going back here later. Hey, hello everyone. Have you started the discussions?
Mungkin sudah
Yes,
sih.
sir.
Very
Sudah.
good. Your microphone and also headphone is quite sophisticated with light, futuristic light. Cool.
Oke, namanya the process of transmission stream is created by the negative pressure that
Okay.
is induced in the leaf by the evaporation of water in the supercritical, such as the negative pressure pulls the water from the roots through the xylems. This only will work if the xylem is completely sealed.
Okay.
Is broken, then the mechanism won't work. This also is help this flow by the root pressure.
Wow, what a comprehensive explanations. Yes, that's how the water is pumping from the roots to the leaves. Thank you for the comprehensive explanation. Thank you so much. Yes, it shouldn't be broken, the xylem. It has to be continuous. Otherwise, there is no way for the water to be pumping out through the stomata. Very good. Okay, I'm going to close the breakout room and later, please represent again this explanation to the class.
Okay.
Okay, the first group, Rafa, could you
Ya,
please
Pak.
explain number 1?
Oh, saya kirim lewat chat aja, Pak. Susah banget jelasin. Ini, Pak.
Present to the class.
Jadi, yang saya dapat dari what I got from the discussion is that water moves through the xylem vessels in a continuous transpiration system. Root to stem to leaf. Transpiration produces a tension or pull on the water in the xylem vessels by the leaves. Water molecules are coalesce, so water is pulled up through the plant. Udah, Pak, itu doang, Pak.
Thank you so much. I need additional answer from second group. Please present your answer about transpiration. Could
Okay.
be either Zikri, Rosyad, or Hafiz, or Ren, or Tanzi, or Yuma. Okay. How does the plants pumping the water without making any noise and without any moving parts? Okay. Who will present?
Me, sir.
Okay, please.
So the water moves through the xylem vessels in a continuous transpiration stream. So water from the soil, it's absorbed to the root, and then from xylem vessels with several mutually mechanism, it transport the water and mineral from root through the stem and to the leaf, and then the transpiration produce a tension or pull on the water in the xylem vessels by the leaves. Water molecules are cohesive, so the water is pulled up through the plant. Transpiration is the loss of water from a plant in the form of water vapor. Water is absorbed by roots from the soil and transported as a liquid to the leaves via xylem. That is additional information there.
Okay, thank you so much. So it's completing the answer. But now I need one more additional answer from group 3. Iki or Felix or Hilman or Kemal or Zahran Fawaz. Okay, because I got the interesting fact from the last group. It's about the xylem. Okay, Hilman, maybe could you please re-explain the thing that we talk in the group?
Okay. The transpilation stream is created by the negative pressure that is induced in the leaf by the evaporation of the water through the stomach cavity. It will pull the water from the roots through the xylems and to the leaf. This mechanism only works if the xylem is sealed completely. If the xylem is ever been broken, it will not work. And the transpiration stream is pushed by the root vessel too.
Okay, so thank you so much for your presentations. Okay, let me have a brief consolidation. Since actually the plant, they do that remarkable abilities to pumping the water from the soil to the highest part of the tree by using 3 different mechanisms. Okay, yeah, the first one is of course capillarity, and then the root pressures, and then the transpiration rates. And so by cohesions, the water it's a chain. So the chain of water is moving unbrokenly. So so the water is moving from the soil, in which the water potential is higher, to the roots, and then to the xylem. And within the xylem, the chain of water is not broken, and eventually it will reach the stomata. So that's how this transparency occurs. And you need to learn that there are several factors affecting the rate of transpiration. You can check from the book later, I guess. So I guess it's quite interesting lesson that we have today. You can do the post test for 5 minutes, and then the feedback. Okay. Okay, you can do the post test now. Rafa, could you please close the lesson with prayer?
Hey guys, after we study biology, it's better for us before we leave to study first, pray begin. Pray finished.
Ngambil cucian di rumah Desti.
Apa tuh Pak? Cakep.
Cakep. Cakep.
Cukup sekian dan terima kasih.
Wah,
Terima kasih Pak.
Oke, ada yang jawab nggak?
Rafa biasanya mau jawab Pak.
gak bisa pantun.
Oke. Oke, be safe, be well, have a good day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.